Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. Fielded in the end zone. It's Paul. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas Tech's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Run the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So Arizona's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On target over the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's in Arizona.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air. It's Ezukama. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Snags it over the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Red Raiders are on the move. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Trying to barge in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Makes one man miss. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Ezukama. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finding an escape route. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's York. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. The Wildcats have a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw. It's Ezukama. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And that's in Arizona.
Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's in Arizona.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On the ground, it's Bargava. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Ezukama. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Flying down the left side. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that's in Arizona.
The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside give. Spins away from the defense. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And that's an Arizona.
Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dropping back, it's Ezukama. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He's looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. Nice move to keep running. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out and in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Graves. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Wants to throw again. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the ground, it's Cummings. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged out of the air. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab on the left. Powers through the defender. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just enough time to get off one more snap. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It is good. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It is perfect. That brings them to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. Finding open areas. Turning it on. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's got him. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
16.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to pass, it's Ezukama. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's in Arizona.
Rides to back and leaves it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. With the catch, it's Bargava. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Dead center perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Paul. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to pass. It's Ezukama. Makes the grab.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Arizona comes out with another first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Leading by 1. They'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. QB draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Wants to throw on third down. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's coming. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Spargaba. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Back to pass, it's Azukama. Got his man in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's York. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. The give to the lone running back. Quick step and go. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they trying to get it in. Touchdown, Arizona. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember.
Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. And
what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
39, Texas Tech, 24.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Cummings. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third down, going up top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking to throw, it's Ezukama. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Not much much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been...
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for a man. It's Azukama. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And that's in Arizona.
Makes the grab. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Picks up the 1st down. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.